We have a very special guest with us, Novak Djokovic, Australian Open champion 2020. Novak, congratulations.
Thank you.
You have done it again, an 8th title here. I mean, this brings the best out of you. How come? Why do you play so well here?
I think it's various things. Obviously, I really enjoy playing on the Rod Laver Arena. Surface suits me very well. The conditions, I like playing at night especially. And I think every time I put myself in a situation to play finals and fight for a trophy, I kind of relive the memories from previous years and previous championships, and I think that the more I win, the better I feel, the more comfortable I feel every next time I fight for a trophy. So, of course, I don't take it for granted. Of course, I'm very grateful. I'm blessed. This is the trophy that I won the most in my.
And maybe because of these guys
in my career.
These guys are helping you.
Yes, and these guys have been unbelievable. I mean, last year I couldn't believe how many Serbian people were present at the square here. This year again, 1:30 a.m. they're still here. So I'm really thankful, because I know that many of them didn't have a chance to watch it live on the stadium. They're amazing. I mean, they make this trophy even better, and of course I'm exhausted right now. It's been a long month, very successful month with ATP Cup and with the Australian Open. It was tough loss for Dominic. Obviously, he was very close to win this match. I was lucky. I had a serve and volley on 2-1 break point, something I'm not really super comfortable with, but I do pull it out of my sleeve, sometimes, and it worked, so it put me back in the match.
But it seemed to me that you actually gave a fist pump when you broke him and went 2-love in the first set, and I don't think I've seen you be that fired up straight away. 2-love. So every finals you play, I mean, I know that you get confident. They're different.
Yeah,
every match is so different, and you are so good at it. And you see Dominic, it's just such a big hurdle to get that first win.
Well, it was important to start off the match well, which I did. Winning the first set. I couldn't believe what was happening to me in a way. With the energy just dropped completely. I was very, very dizzy on the court and couldn't really serve, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, I've done most of the things that I usually do, but it happens, I guess. The nerves, emotions.
Yep.
Physicality, of the match against Dominic, and he was super fit. He was playing well. As I said, I was fortunate to get back to the match in the 4th set and break his serve in 4-3, and gave myself a chance, to win it. And 5th set was really anybody's game. He kind of dropped his level a little bit in the midway. In the 5th set, he was fighting. Credit to him, huge respect. Unfortunately, one of us had to lose, but I'm sure he's going to have plenty more chances to fight for the trophy.
Yeah. Did you also know that you're going to outlast him probably in that 5th set? Like physically, you were just stronger then? Well,
I did feel I regained my energy and strength kind of midway in the 4th. And 5th set, I felt like the beginning of the 5th set was crucial, because, he was dominating, he was dictating the play. He was a better player after the first set. It's 2-1, it break points, and that's what I was thinking. Like, just try to hold my serve and get some openings on his serve, and I knew that the beginning of the 5th will be crucial to try to get the break of serve, which I've done, and then saved some break points in the next game, and then served well, basically all the way to the end.
You served and volleyed once in the 5th set there on break point. What goes through your mind? I mean, how do you come up with that play?
Well, I was playing kind of against the wind, on the side, which is a little bit tougher to play, and I knew that if we get into the rally, he was feeling very well in the 4th and in the 5th. When I was facing the break point, I knew I had to mix it up. I had to do something different. Yeah. And I knew that most of the times, if I serve well the first serve and he's back, and he's going to chip it. So if I get quick enough to the net, I might get a good volley, and I did in the 5th, and kind of he actually returned pretty well, was under my feet, and I played a deep volley to his back, and he had a pretty good look at the passing shot, but he just missed it. And there was one shot, 1 point really decides the winner in this kind of matches.
You're world #1 again, and you won your 17th Grand Slam title. You're getting closer and closer once again. I mean, is that present now in your mind, or you just won this, you know, for an 8th time? And
well, right now,
yes.
I'm not really thinking about it because I'm obviously overwhelmed with the pride and joy, but at the same time exhausted. So tomorrow, obviously, I start to think about it a little bit more. You know, I've been saying that before. It's no secret that professionally at this stage of my career, Grand Slams matter the most.
Yeah.
But also trying to reach that historic #1 is something that I would really love and kind of to achieve, and I'm working towards that. I know that being a father, I really want to participate in the life of kind of upbringing of my children. I want to spend quality time with them, so I know that the moment when I'm going to slow down and kind of selectively play tournaments is coming very close. So if I want to have a shot at #1, it's gonna be this year or next year. You know, I'm gonna try to give it all and reach that.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say, you've won the Australian Open so many times. I mean, it sets you up for, I guess, it's a success already, 2020, whatever happens to them, but it just seems to be much easier to keep going now.
Well, as I was saying before, why I play well, I think it's, I mean, obviously Rod Laver, but it's also the start of the season. I'm not the only one, but I push myself even harder, even more to kick off the season in the best possible way. And of course, that sets a tone for the rest of the season, and hopefully I can have a great season as I had in the previous years.
Novak, congratulations. Unbelievable. So you might have to extend that cabinet back home for another trophy.
Yes, my dad is working on that.
Thank you so much. Well done.
Thank you.
Novak Djokovic reflecting on a record-breaking 8th Australian Open title with his victory over Dominic Thiem in Melbourne today. We'll be back with the live snooker after the break.